So, with gas prices sending us reeling, more people are starting to consider public transit. And listen to this, the News 3 investigative team digging into a new plan to expand light rail in Hampton Roads.
Now, it would add more stops to the Tide and expand the light rail line to a new direction. That's breaking news. Okay, News 3 anchor Blaine Stewart is live in Norfolk, where the trains could head next. Blaine?
Yeah, Barbara and Kurt, I've been poring over the latest plan to expand from HRT ever since we got our hands on the papers a couple of days ago. Here's what I can tell you. It's pretty different. Originally, we'd been talking about expanding in Norfolk down to the base. Now, HRT wants to head in a different way. Riding the Tide into Norfolk is a family affair for Myra Jennings.
Yes, sir. We love the train rides.
And they're part of a growing group. One of every 4 light rail riders lives in Virginia Beach.
It's easy. You don't have to park and you don't have to drive in the traffic. So it's a win-win.
But where light rail could be headed next,
Well, we wanted to see it go to Virginia Beach.
has some in the Mermaid City buzzing.
I think that's a game changer for the city of Norfolk.
Ray Amoroso, Hampton Roads Transit's Chief Planning and Development Officer, is talking about this. A 2-mile extension of the current track. It would pick up here at the Newtown Road Station. The plan adds 2 new stops, skirting the city line on Kempsville Road, stopping at the sprawling Centera Lee Hospital complex, and ending about a mile away at what would be a new, redeveloped military circle. So this gives it some place to go.
It absolutely does. It's finally going to have an East End anchor, significant land use. I mean, 2 of the 3 redevelopment plans call for a regional arena of 15,000 seats.
Right now, this is the end of the line. And we know over the years, any plans to connect these tracks with the ones right across the street in the resort city, well, they faced a giant roadblock. So is this it? Is this the end of the line?
We got our instructions loud and clear from Virginia Beach in the last referendum. Until they come back to Hampton Roads Transit and tell us otherwise, it is dead in the water.
In an effort to breathe life into the almost 11-year-old rail line, HRT is instead looking to a new generation of riders.
The younger generation, they want a viable transit system. They want the live-work concept. I want to work, I want to live, and I want to play in the same place. And I don't want to own the automobile.
And the Military Circle extension, HRT believes, allows for just that.
Have a good day.
Back at the track, Myra's family is ready to roll, wherever the Tide takes them.
All right, Blaine, so we have some questions. Do we have any idea how much this will cost?
Yeah, that's one of the multi-million-dollar questions right there, Kurt. And the short answer is not really. And the reason is because this is way off in the future. If everything would go perfectly, including this actually getting approved, we couldn't ride on the new Tide until at least 2030. So we're talking a long ways off here. I can't tell you where that money would come from. In that plan, HRT talks about the vast majority of that money, more than 75%, coming from Washington, from federal grants. Richmond, the state would kick in another about 13% in the transportation budget. The number we're watching is what the local governments, places like Norfolk and us taxpayers, what we would have to fork out right now. That would be about 10% of the overall cost, but still a ways from this becoming even close to reality. Now, I do want to talk about the plan to expand to Naval Station Norfolk, because that's been a big deal. We won't see light rail there, at least for now, but we could see something else on the way. I have Plan B inside my story on WTKR.com and on the News 3 app for your smartphone. We're live tonight near downtown Norfolk. Blaine Stewart, News 3.